Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jose Quintana will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Striding in, Ketel Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Count still at 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So here's Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, just a 1-for-12 career line. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Quintana has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find a walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense.
Line drive to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 offering.
Okay, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Fouled away. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And there's one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
George Springer the next to hit as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Teheran into his motion. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a team that if you look at the standings, you would say they haven't executed all year. But you know what? Today's a different day. They're playing good baseball right now, clicking on all cylinders, and a team that's scary. You don't want to play these kind of teams when you're fighting to get to the postseason.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And it's fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick has a read on it. And the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Up next for the Rangers, JT Realmuto. Now the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. One out, nobody on. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, two gone. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. On the year, Gregorius is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Austin Nova is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard hit toward the hole. Davis brings it in. The second for one. On to first. A double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Edward Olivares is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Scooped up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball one.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Drilled to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one. Still down 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Riding in once again, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush.
So far this season, Harper is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Third baseman number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... All set for the start of the 4th, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Dominic Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
I got to count 1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batter, third baseman,
J.D. Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. Find a way to stay in this game.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Didi Gregorius. Seared down the first baseline. There's 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Edward Olivares. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in. Standing in, Austin Nola will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No hits to this point. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball dealer right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Wood, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 20th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Ready on 1 and 2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talk about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. It's 2-0 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Marte has it. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
0-2.
It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Pulled toward right center field. Marte there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed. In now, Peter Mooney. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Josh Reddick stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Turner has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trey Turner. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. With the Rangers set. Here's George Springer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that will bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reddick looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Castellanos is there. Throw on to first in time. So the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Schwarber. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Edward Olivares. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Line to the right side, and this one was tailing on. But he was able to reach down. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. And this is up and in, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stepping in for the Jays, Didi Gregorius is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to the right side, reined in. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Austin Nova. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So next to the plate for Texas, Peter Mooney starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. JAYS will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. A ball and a strike now. And that misses 2-1. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Still 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Quintana pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. His record is now 12-1. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. He falls to 4-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, Jose Quintana twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers 10-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. The Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-2. The Astros totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. The Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-5. Jeff Samardzija got his second W of the season as the Royals got the victory over the Indians 3-0. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they pulverized the Twins 10-3. The Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-2. The Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-5. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-0. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-0. The Cardinals halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 7-4. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 6-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.